children. So listen, and I will probably say something about your children. But first, we're going to talk about what we expect out of the sophomores and the freshmen and the juniors who, after tonight, in my mind, will become seniors. And this is what we expect out of you, and pay attention, because this is going to come as a startling revelation to you in August, on August 8th next year at 6 o'clock in the morning. August 8th, 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. What? Oh, I can't tie it very well. I have two books. It's amazing how a little bit of blue felt gives you a lot of credibility. Okay, freshmen, this is the first thing. Pay attention, freshmen, sophomores, juniors. We expect you to get good grades. I don't want anybody to be academically ineligible. The first thing that a college coach asks me about is what is his test scores, what is his GPA? Will he get into my school? Stanford wants a 4.3 or 4.4. Cal wants a 4.2. UCLA, a little bit academically less stringent, 4.15. Those are the disgruntled UCLA alums. 4.15. Pomona wants a 4.4 with a 2,200 out of 2,400 on your SATs. If you want to go to a top-notch school, if you want to get recruited by a top-notch school, you must have top-notch grades. There is no excuse for not putting your time in on the grades. And if you think your parents are going to get upset about it, wait till you come to practice when you have a D or an F and I explode on you. Do you understand me, freshmen and sophomores? A simple yes would be good. Okay.
Hey, Jess, you hear that?
Okay. Second thing. A lot of you, having played the Southern California teams, and this is a revelation to me, no, it isn't. The Southern California teams are fast. They play in 25-meter pools. They play in 30-meter pools all the time. They are excellent swimmers. Excellent swimmers. If you are not out for swimming, somebody asked me, Coach, do I really have to go out for swimming? Do I really have to go out for swimming? No, you don't really have to go out for swimming. There are ways to become a lawyer where you don't have to go to law school and you don't have to go to night law school. You can go for 5 years, can't you, John Vincent? And you can apprentice to become a lawyer. If you're apprenticed to a lawyer for 5 years and you pass 2 tests, yes, you can become a lawyer. How many people did it in the state of California last year? 2. If you don't go out for swimming, yeah, we have great water polo players who are not good, don't swim on the swim team. But how many will we have? We'll have 1 next year, maybe. I don't know who it's going to be. But if you want to test the fates, you are testing the fates of a 1 in 50 shot of making the team without going out for swimming. So what I'm telling you, and a lot of you are speed impaired, or you had a hard time keeping up with the varsity workouts when you came in the morning, sophomores. If you can't do it next year, you'll be sitting on the bench and you'll be holding the bench down, but you will not be playing. And that's exactly what it boils down to. How far will we swim in the morning? Here's your next warning. Here it comes. We'll be swimming 7,500 yards in the morning to 8,000 yards in the morning. See?
You're soft.
Yeah, I know. I'm soft on these guys. That's a little over 4 miles. It's a functional equivalent of running 16 miles a day. You'll do it 6 days a week.
You got it.
So be ready to go. Third, you have to play water polo. You have to play water polo, and the reason is because it is a difficult game to learn. It takes a long learning process. Coach Smith and I have gone over this. We've had probably 50 conversations about this, at least. It takes a long time to learn to play water polo because you're not used to swimming at the level you have to swim at. You have to swim, and you have to be able to tread water. And this is horrible for you guys, like Jack Riley. There's one guy. Now, what does that mean, like Jack Riley? Jack Riley can tread water with his arms out of the water, straight out, with his pecs out of the water.
What about me?
What about who? Yeah. Hamilton, you were at the edge of acceptable. G. Kennelly, yours is unacceptable. Finally, we need to work on weights. And Coach Smith and I are going to devise in the next 4 days, there's 3 days, a weight program. And we're going to figure out how we get it going here. In order to compete with the Southern California teams at the level we want to, and we want to play so we are a top 5 team in the state, we have to pump iron and we have to be ready to bench press 250 to 300 pounds. 250 to 300 pounds. That means everybody's going to have to do it. You're going to have to be able to squat a lot of weights, and you're going to have to be able to do a lot of stuff. You're going to spend a lot of time in the weight room. All right, we win, and here's the byword, and here's what we're trying to tell you. We win the old-fashioned way. We earn it. We earn it because we work harder than other people, we are tougher than other people, and we're prepared to go. And if you're not prepared to do that and make that kind of sacrifice, go out for football. Go out for something else, something that's easy. If it was easy, it would be called football. Okay? All right? Now, having said that, it scared everybody. I'm sorry. This is what's coming up. Now, you are excused, and the freshmen and sophomores are going together. Okay, into the black room back there. If you don't know where it is, follow these 3 gentlemen. Oh, there's one last thing I want to say. One last thing. We are suffering a tremendous loss. A tremendous loss for a year. I'm hoping it's less than a year. I certainly hope it isn't any longer than a year. Coach Smith is being deployed. This is a huge, huge loss for 14, 15 seasons. He's been the sophomore coach here, and he's presented the head coach with championship teams, for which you might think that the head coach, really all he did was like sharpening a razor blade in the old-fashioned way. All he had to do is scrap it once or twice, and the team was ready to go for a section championship. That's what Coach Smith did. And sophomores, you were very, very lucky to have him. Freshmen, this is a huge loss for you, because you don't have Coach Smith. And I think I would like everyone to give a round of applause and appreciation for it.